Psychology says people who don't have friends are often misunderstood, not broken, not awkward, and definitely not the problem. The truth is, social life can feel heavier, more exhausting, and more complicated than it does for most people. If you've spent years struggling to build or maintain friendships, it's not because something is wrong with you. There are real psychological reasons behind it, and they go deeper than most people realize. 1. You can't stand fake people. Think about it. How many times have you forced a smile during a conversation, silently wishing it would end? People who struggle to make friends often notice insincerity immediately. Gossip, manipulation, fake personalities, your brain sees it all. Research shows that as we become more self-aware, our tolerance for inauthentic behavior drops dramatically. You'd rather be alone than spend another minute pretending to enjoy shallow conversation. Most social circles are full of people who smile to your face but talk behind your back. Your brain picks up on subtle manipulation, hidden agendas, and dishonesty almost instantly. That's why your circle stays small, not because you dislike people, but because you value your peace and emotional energy. You've probably seen friends or coworkers who seem friendly but are exhausting to be around. For you, being authentic is non-negotiable. If someone can't meet you there, it's better they aren't in your life at all. 2. You crave real connection, not small talk. Have you ever been in a room full of people and felt completely invisible? That's because shallow conversations don't engage your mind. You want to talk about ideas, feelings, life purpose, and dreams, not what's up. Small talk feels like a waste of energy because your mind is wired to seek depth. You don't just want people around. You want people who feel like home. And until you find that, silence often feels safer than pretending to connect. This can be painful. You see people forming casual bonds easily, while you struggle, but it's not laziness or social ineptitude. It's that you're wired for meaningful interactions, and those are rare. 3. You overthink every social interaction. Do you replay conversations in your head hours, even days later? People who struggle to make friends often have highly active minds. You analyze what you said, how it was received, and whether it left the right impression. Psychology shows that individuals with high self-awareness can become hyper-conscious in social situations. Instead of relaxing, your brain is evaluating every tone, gesture, and expression. This overthinking creates pressure, making even casual conversations exhausting. You're not avoiding friends. Your mind just never stops analyzing. For you assume others won't understand you. Many people who struggle to make friends have lived with the feeling of being different their whole life. Your humor, interests, or way of thinking might not match those around you. Psychologists call this social incongruence, when your personality doesn't align with your environment. Because of this, you often choose distance over risk, not because you're antisocial, but because you've rarely felt truly understood. 5. You're independent, and that's a strength. Some people mistake independence for loneliness, but you've learned to entertain yourself, solve problems alone, and find comfort in your own mind. Psychology calls this low social dependency. You rely on internal validation rather than seeking constant approval or attention. This doesn't make you cold, it makes you strong. You'd rather wait for the right people than compromise yourself for the sake of fitting in. That's why your circle is small, not empty. 6. Past rejection made you cautious. Have you been hurt before? People who struggle to make friends often carry invisible scars, being left out in childhood, betrayed by someone trusted, or surrounded by people who didn't value them. Once trust is broken, your brain becomes protective. You hesitate, withdraw, and observe before giving access to your life. You're not closed off, you're careful. Not everyone deserves a place in your world, and you've learned to set a high bar for trust. 7. Social interactions drain you faster than others. Do you feel exhausted after a conversation that seemed effortless for others? That's because your nervous system is more sensitive. Even simple social interactions require processing tone, body language, context, and emotions, all at once. While extroverts gain energy from being around people, your social battery depletes faster. That's why alone time isn't just nice, it's essential. 8. Fear of judgment holds you back. You want to be funny, confident, and likable, but the pressure to appear perfect often makes you freeze. Fear of negative evaluation is a major reason people withdraw socially. You're not avoiding connection, you're avoiding embarrassment, rejection, or letting people see your vulnerable side. And that's human. Many of the most loyal friends are the ones who've learned this lesson first. 9. You have a rich inner world. All of these traits, overthinking, depth, sensitivity, independence, might make friendship harder to find, but they also mean you live in a richer inner world than most people. You notice details, think deeply, and feel intensely. When you do form friendships, they are rare, meaningful, and lasting. Here's the bottom line. Struggling to make friends doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. It means your mind works differently, with more depth, sensitivity, and awareness than most people realize. You feel deeply, you think deeply, you connect deeply, and deep people rarely find friendships instantly. But when they do, those friendships last a lifetime. Sometimes the people who struggle the most socially end up being the friends everyone wishes they had. If you want more psychology insights that help you understand yourself on a deeper level, hit that subscribe button, because the next video might reveal something about yourself you've never been able to put into words.